Good morning. It's foodie time. It's Taco Tuesday. Hi, good morning. Good morning. We are foodie time. Today is Tuesday. We are going to talk to you about connecting and growing. I've been off of the live for a while because of a death in my family, but I'm back. I'm back. And I just want to say thank you guys for coming in and supporting me during this time and supporting me emotionally. But anyway, besides all of that, we are a connect and grow chat. So if you're watching this on the replay, be sure and comment hashtag replay so I'll get a chance to connect with you and tell you how great it is for you to meet our community because we are a great community. We are an offspring of the Go Live Together crew, which is a live chat that comes on at 9 o'clock Eastern Time and ends right before I come on. So that works. And I love them. Today I was watching them. I watch them every morning because they tell us about the cruise news and things that are on sale for cruises and talk about things that happen in history today. And the people that come to that chat are so freaking awesome. So, you got to check out the 9 o'clock Go Live Together and be sure and stop by later and see me. And that would be great. So, I just want to thank you guys again for all the support coming to my Facebook chat and talking to me. The Facebook link will be in here if you want to, if you haven't joined our Facebook group. I love Foodie Vacations is the name of it. And it's a great group because it's all about vacationing, not just cruising, but vacationing in general, everything from camping out to going on all inclusives and cruises and visiting little towns, things like that. Just stuff people are interested in doing for their vacation. So there you go. Now, normally I go into a big spill during this time and talk about the groups and the group cruises because our community likes to cruise together. But since this week I'm still dealing with a lot of stuff, for my father's death. His funeral is Friday. So I'm still dealing with the cemetery and I got to go do some stuff today with the programs, all this. So I'm only doing 30 minutes right now, but I plan to be back to an hour sooner or later here. Right now, this is just about as much as I can handle. So, but I just want to make sure that I come in and say hello to everybody because, you guys are my community and you guys hold me up. So, yeah. Anyway, so if you want to give us your link, all you have to do, because we have Nightbot on this chat, is type hashtag grow and it will display the link. And that way people in the chat can come to your channel and support you. And also they can give you their link so you can go to their channel and support them. It is a win-win situation, any way you look at it. So I'm going to go on and get started and talk to some of the people here in the chat and say hello and good morning before it gets away. I see it moving a little bit here. First person in the chat is my buddy, Scott, Controversial Cruising. Good morning, Foodies fam. Hi, Scott. Good morning, Scott. And thank you for coming. Always welcome. I love Scott. Scott is the busiest guy on YouTube. I see him everywhere. I tease him, I always tell him, I see you more than I see my husband. It's true. If I go out on YouTube, I know Scott's going to be there. He's sort of like my security blanket. Anyway, thank you, Scott. Also, we have Life with Tanisha RN. Hi, love. Hi, Tanisha. I love me some Tanisha. Okay, she has a great channel. She just recently went on a vacation, Icon of the Sea. So you need to check out her channel and Scott's channel. In fact, everybody in the community has good channels. So, I would suggest checking them out and also showing your link if you're new here. Or if you're watching the replay, be sure to check them out. Controversial Cruising says, good morning, Tanisha. And Life with Tanisha said, continued prayers for you and your family. I appreciate that, sweetie. Earth has no sorrow, our God can't heal. Oh my gosh, I know that's true. And I am a woman of faith. Thank goodness. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have faith, you guys. But anyway, thank you for that, Tanisha. You're such a sweetie. I saw all the days that are right now, like I can't remember any of them off the top of my head. That's how this morning has been. I was watching and I was thinking, okay, she does a great thing on Go Live Together by telling people, what the day is, what, like Nurses Day. I said Nurses Day. Just for you. But, different kinds of days. So there you go. She's saying hello to Scott, and Nightbot is saying be sure to like and share this stream. Thank you, dear. I love Nightbot. What would I do without Nightbot? It keeps you in line. Kathy and Bryant of Travel Cake Trips. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing, Kathy? Good morning, Vicky, aka Foodie. Travel Cake Trips here. Happy Tuesday to all in the chat. Heading to work, but listening in. I've got on my glasses. This is so if Eddie comes in, he can call me Victoria. He says I look like an old lady. I am an old lady, Eddie. Just so you know. That's okay. I'm good with it. I'm happy to have lived this long. That's all I can say. But and then Scott is saying hey to them. A Life with Tanisha. Take all the time you need, Vicky. You guys, I took some time. I'll be honest with you. I can say that grieving is one of the hardest things because you have no control over your emotions. And, it's really hard when people ask you what happened and it's a long story, but you don't know what to say. And then you start crying and oh my gosh, I was such a mess for a few days. But, since then I've gotten stronger. I've gotten some sleep. Sleep is the thing. You can't sleep. And I didn't get sleep before he passed, and I didn't get sleep after he passed. I was sleep deprived. And sleep deprived is never a good thing, as y'all know, because then you can't remember anything, you can't function right. So thank goodness, thank you, Lord, for sleep. Anyway, Kathy Mills, good morning, Kathy. Welcome into the chat. Kathy, I see you in videos all the time. It's kind of funny because, I watch a lot of Eddie and those videos and I see you and because I can't wait to meet all these people. I can't wait to be on a cruise with you guys. It will be so awesome to see y'all and meet you in person. But that's a whole nother conversation. I'm only going to be here 30 minutes today, so probably not going to talk too much about that. Hashtag girl. Thank you, Tanisha, for showing everybody your link. Controversial cruising. We are very glad you're back. You take all the time you need to come back to full strength. Thank you, guys. You guys are going to make me cry. Yesterday, I did cry a little bit trying to explain what happened. And I was trying not to hot cry, but I knew it was going to happen. So there you go. The good news, y'all, is it's on video now. Okay, well, I'm going to send that live stream to all the people who may ask me on Thursday what happened, so they don't have to ask me what happened, and I don't have to cry and make them uncomfortable as well. So there you go. This is the power of video. We are so lucky that we have this in our lives. I think a lot of people take for granted that once upon a time we could not videotape ourselves like this. I mean, it was really hard. My husband had this humongous camera. Any of y'all have one of those cameras that was like, and you're videotaping? And bless his heart, he tried to videotape while we were on a cruise and the moisture got in there and totally messed it up. It was bad. So we take this for granted, but things that happen in our lives, we are kind of memorializing ourselves on YouTube. And hopefully all of y'all are saving your files off because, we can get hacked and that's the reality of the situation. In fact, that is a good question to ask is, how are you backing up your videos? Because that is a very important thing. And if somebody has a really good way to back up their videos, I use, I've told you guys this before, I use a little hard drive that I connect to my computer and just save all files because that is the easiest thing. I'm not that technical anymore. I used to be an IT management person. Think about that for a second. And I'm not that technical anymore. But that's a good question. How are you preserving your videos? Because if there's one thing I have learned during this process, through this grieving process, is it is good to keep record of things for your family. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm the last one in my family, and nobody has been keeping track of anything besides me. And that's a problem, because now that I'm the last person, the stuff that I don't know, where am I going to get that information? I mean, I'm literally going to have to search it through all the paperwork in the houses, like my father's house. I'm looking for his resume, because there's a lot of stuff about my dad I didn't know. And it occurred to me during this time that, unlike Tanisha, who does a planner's channel, she's very good at this. Tanisha, you and I should pay you to train me how to organize myself. But unlike you, I do not, and neither does my family, keep good records of things. I'm trying to develop that now for my girls, because I have 5 kids. 2 of them I had myself, and 3 of them are my stepchildren. And if you asked any of them right now what year I graduated, they probably could not tell you. And if they're listening, I am talking about you. But that's the truth. And if you have nobody else in your family, say you're single and you don't have kids, even still, that's even a better reason to memorialize yourself, because there's nobody who's keeping track, okay, except you. So my advice from what I just experienced is, if you get a chance, make a video about you, so that people will be able to say, okay, she did make a video, or he did make a video explaining his life and what happened and what dates things happened. Dudes, doing a program for a funeral not only is really hard emotionally, brain wise, it will tax you, because you've got to think of, the important things, who were they related to, and all that stuff. So anyway, this is a good thing for us to do for our family. Scott says we are very. Oh yeah, I read that. Thank you, and thank you, Scott, for those sentiments. Just a girl on the porch. Hi, girl, Christine, Vicky. I missed you. I missed you. I missed all y'all. But I'm gonna tell you, the people that I talk to on a daily basis, you guys have become so close to me. It was very strange. It made me realize that I have 2 communities in my life. I have the community of my family, and then I have the community of the people and the new friends I have made on YouTube. And it's such a blessing. It's a blessing you don't expect to have in your life. But then all of a sudden you have all these friends that live in different places, and they're helping you get through your life and helping you and make it so much better. Make it so much better. So every day I talk to you guys, I really did miss you. Oh, it's Scott's birthday. Thank you, Christine. I remember that now. That's so funny. Scott, I don't think of you as getting any older. You seem such a baby. Happy birthday, Scott. Love that it's your birthday. I'm not even going to try and guess how old you are. I'm going to say that you're probably 25. Anyway, happy birthday, Scott. Thank you, Christine. Okay, Tanisha. Tanisha's telling me what day it is. The day it's National Lobster Newberg Day. I remember that because Jeremy was like, yeah, he's all over that. He loves some lobster. Uh, then Lobster Newberg includes lobster, butter, cream, cognac, sherry, eggs, and cayenne pepper. Never had it before, but man, that sounds good. Uh, Cognac and sherry. Now that's something I would not have known, Tanisha, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I cook, I don't cook anything fancy. I tried to make some eggs Benedict the other day. It did not end well. And I'm good at making hollandaise sauce, but the rest of the way my husband likes eggs Benedict, he wants the Cracker Barrel version, which is biscuits on the bottom. It's really funny to me, but so it did not end well. It just did not end well. Okay, Nurses Week is coming up. Hey, see that? I I knew it was coming up soon. First week in May. Okay, Nurses Week. Remind me if you're here, not on vacation somewhere. Remind me that Nurses Week is here when it comes because we have nurses in our crew, and that is, hey, like a double blessing. Nurses are superheroes. Okay, that's all there is to that. That's one thing I can say in the hospital. I met a lot of nurses. One of them specifically that was with my dad in his last moments, Amanda. I know you're not watching my live stream right now, but bless you. Thank you for all you've done. You are superheroes to me. Okay. And my stepmother, the one that passed a year ago, she was a surgical nurse, which I think is really impressive. Surgical nursing, that's got to be a whole different kind of experience. But what a great woman. Christine of Just a Girl on a Porch says, we're all sending you positive vibes. And I can feel that. That's why I'm here, by the way. I can feel the positive vibes. I feel that even, before all this happened. You guys do send positive vibes. And I'm so lucky for that. I'm so blessed. I'm telling you. Captain Billy G Travels. Hey, Captain, the real Captain is here. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Vicky. Yes, the real Captain is here. It's so nice to see you, Captain Billy. Welcome to the chat. Tanisha, I'm preserving on YouTube videos and photos. May not be the best, but it's working. Okay, this is how I came to YouTube, y'all. This is exactly what happened. I ran out of space in my Google Drive. And I was like, okay, I need to save some videos off. And I had all these videos before I became a creator, even though I was a creator and did not know it. I had all these videos that I was saving from things that were going on in my life. And there were personal things, everything from salsa dancing, because I do salsa dancing, things you didn't know about me probably. But I do salsa dancing. My husband is a salsa dancer. So I was preserving lessons we did, all kinds of stuff that, places we visited that not necessarily cruises, but vacations and stuff. And I needed a place to hold all that. And then I realized YouTube, right? Yeah, YouTube holds videos for you. And all those private videos, I don't know, I've saved them off to another channel. They're in a different place because if my channel ever gets hacked, I don't want to have them all on that channel. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's good to have more than one channel just in case something happens, especially for your private videos. Now, we always end up talking about YouTube here. we always end up talking about YouTube here because this is our thing. This is our thing, and I'm glad that we can. But that's a great idea, preserving photos. I want to make some slideshows. I was going to make one for Dad's funeral, but it's only me, y'all. There's only me. So I couldn't do everything. It was all I could do to get through making the program and stuff. So I'm going to take this. I got this big black foam thing that you set on the easel. I got 2 of those. I'm pinning some of those old black and white pictures of him, on the board and everything. Well, not pinning, but double taping onto the foam board. And just so I have some way of showing them his life. He had such a great life. He was a military guy. He was an awesome guy. Any way you look at it, sweetie pie, deacon of the church, everything. So that's good that you're doing that. Important docs I scan and save on several drives. Several drives. Okay. You're doing it, girl. You're doing it. I mean, that's the key is it's weird. You got to save places in several places save pictures in several places so you're sure to keep them. Back in the day, if a fire happened or something like that, then you were just screwed. I'm sorry, but that's just the reality of the situation. Boy, this sucker moved. Okay. Billy J says, my dad has done a lot of genealogy for our family. I do that too. That is so cool. But it starts getting in your dreams. Oh my goodness. For our family, I know way too much. of our family. And once you know it, Billy, you can't unknow it. Do you know? Okay, this is something for you. I am part Scottish. Which explains why no matter what I do to my hair, it goes right back to red. But I am part Scottish. So think about that. I found that during doing my genealogy, all these years my mother had told me we were part Indian. Come to find out, no, we're Scottish. That was just a hilarious thing to find out. I would have never guessed that one. Anyway, but my hometown is called Glasgow in Kentucky. And the people that started that city were Scottish. And that's all I want to say about that. But that's good that he's done the genealogy. We have people in our family that are keeping track of everything. Oh, everybody's saying hello to everybody. Birthday boy Scott, I know, right? He's 25 today. Scott says, I'm turning 73. You look so young for your age, Scott. Just a girl on her porch, 37, she said. Oh, Billy J says Scott is really 137 years old. He never ages. It's because he's living part of his life in YouTube. He's not in reality. It's so surreal. His life is not past because he still survives in different time zones. That's funny. He's really 137. Christine, just a girl on the porch, says, nurses are amazing. The heroes who don't get enough praise. So true. Oh my gosh. You guys deserve at least a week. Okay. That's all I can say to Nisha. And if Denise is here, I don't think she's here. If she is, she's lurking, Denise, lurking. But yeah, you guys deserve at least a week. Howie Cruz. Hey, Howie Cruz. I am so glad you're here. Welcome to the chat. I am so glad you're here because I need info from you. Okay. I heard that you guys have a cruise coming up, and I keep track and announce normally the group cruises. But since I'm only doing 30 minutes right now, until I get past my father's funeral, at least probably, I might be able to do an hour before then, but I doubt it. But right now my days are crazy. But Howie Cruise, I heard you guys have a group cruise. I need that information. Please let me know some of the information, like what ship, where it's coming out of, what date. And I will be sure to add it to our group cruise list so that we can announce it on a daily basis. I'm here every day. So I'm announcing group cruises every day, okay, for you guys. It's awesome. Hello there. Happy to catch your live. Woohoo! I'm so happy y'all are here. Thank you so much for coming. Hashtag grow if you want to show us your link. We are a Connect and Grow channel. We come here to connect with the community and connect with new people who come to the community, which is a good reason to share this stream with other people so that they will come in and give us a chance to connect with them. Okay. That's why I keep saying, please share the stream if you can. Life with Tanisha RN. Love being a nurse. It allows me to serve and help others. I believe it's my calling, and I hope I make a difference daily. I promise you, you make a difference daily. You make a difference for me. And we're not even in a hospital. So there you go. So I'm sure you do. Captain Billy J. Travel, salsa dancing. Yeah, man. I eat salsa, but I don't dance. I eat salsa too, unless I can eat salsa and twerk. Billy J, twerk on, dude, twerk on. I love it. I love it. You guys are funny. But yeah, that's a thing. I do salsa dance and I love salsa dancing, but I'm telling you, I'm getting old. It's one of those kind of things that your knees go first. It's a lot of knee action. Okay. Your knees go first. So I had to kind of slow down on the salsa because my knees were going faster than the salsa was going. 37? Really, Scott? No way. I would have given you 27. I love you, Scott. But anyway, 37? Really? Really? No. I'm not going to tell you my age. You are younger than my children, okay? And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to have to stop calling you my YouTube husband. That really makes me a cougar big time. Anyway, that's funny. Tanisha says, I have a private folder with special videos for family. Yeah, girl, I have a private channel that I have special videos that I keep private because I just want to store them there. The name of you guys, I can't remember the name of the channel, but I think it's Video Vixen or Video Diva or something like that. But that's me. Uh, just a girl on her porch says, love that, Tanisha. Um, Life will change it. Happy birthday, Scott. I'm not going to attempt to sing today, Scott. I really am not, okay? But I am thinking in my mind, happy birthday to you, Mr. 27. Najuma Brown, welcome to the chat, sweetie. Hi. Hello, everyone, she says. I love me some Najuma. I love it. Thank you for coming. We're up here talking about Scott and how young he is. What a baby he is. Scott is Scottish too. I didn't know that, Scott. We may be related. Neither one of us looks Scottish. Anyway, morning, Vicky from Savage Batman. Hi, Savage Batman. Welcome to the chat. I liked and shared your stream. Thank you, babe. Thank you for that. I love that you do that. Thank you so much. The chat moves, so I'm going to try and grab it and get back to the reading here. Morning, Vicky. Okay. Howie Crew, so happy to be here. You're awesome. It's Julie. Thank you, Julie. Bree is off at the other job. Okay. Oh, she said, oh, please come on with us. Yeah, you guys are having a cruise. I think it's this year, right? You got to tell me the information. If it's during the summer, anything's possible, okay? Anything's possible during the summer. Will G, welcome to the chat. Morning, all working and lurking. At least you're not working and twerking like Captain Philly Chick. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm going to have that image for a while, Captain. I'm just. We got into a discussion about salsa dancing, and I found out something new about Captain Billy. Okay, Tanisha says group cruise, October 25th, November 1st, 2026 on Star of the Seas. Wow. Okay, Tanisha, I'm writing that down. Tanisha, Star of the Seas, 25, October 25 to November 1st. Wow, Star of the Seas. And it leaves out of Port Canaveral, I think, right? Because I know the Icon's out of Miami, so I'm assuming it's leaving out of there. That's great. Kathy Mills, I was so grateful my mom and dad took time to prepare a death folder with their wishes. They prepaid for services and had the headstones in place. Well, my father did do that, I'm glad to say. He added me to his bank accounts, which I had no idea how much money my dad had. That was weird. He added me to his bank accounts and had the headstones in place, just waiting on a date. Same with mine. It was such a blessing to us. When you have headstones and a grave plot and all that, it's a good thing. Ryan, PK Venture Travels, welcome to the chat. Hi, all. Sorry I'm late. Got a call. I had to take it work. Hey, when you come here from work, that's huge to me. Okay. Hi, Captain. Captain says, ahoy there, semi-shirtless honorary temporary captain of the color guard, Drumline Ryan. You're funny. You are so funny. So you guys, I'm running out of time. Let's show Foodie's Vacations by hitting that like button. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I'm your private dancer, Captain. Dancing for money and eating salsa. A lot of people didn't understand that reference, okay? Will G, sorry for your loss. Thank you, Will. Vicky, my wife's mother, passed a few days ago. Oh my gosh, condolences, dude. I'm so sorry. This has been a rough month for a lot of people. My husband's mother passed last month, and you can imagine we've been going through it. Happy birthday, Savage Batman says, "Happy birthday, Gotham President Scott. The streets of Gotham will be lined up for your birthday parade, Scott. Scott is 27 today." So anyway, you guys, if you haven't had a chance, please give us your link because I'm getting ready to leave so somebody can connect with you that has not. It leaves out of Port Canaveral. I suspected that, Tanisha. I'm add that to my list. Thank you. How we cruise, please let me know about your group cruise so I can put it on the list. Um, so that everybody will know and it'll be on there for the community. I took on that responsibility because nobody was doing it, and I personally wanted to know who all is cruising, so I can get to see some of y'all. Will do. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. I'm going to be leaving now. It's 10:30, y'all. I gotta run over and inspect a new casket that we ordered and all this other stuff. Thank you guys for coming again. You make my day. And be sure to like the live chat. Um, you make my day. You're a blessing in my life. I appreciate all y'all, and I thank you for the support and all the well wishes. Because I know right now, I'm probably bubbly still because I'm like Scott. I can't contain it. I'm just a continuous bubble like that. I'm always a positive person. I try to be anyway. Have a great day and blessings to all, is what Tanisha says. Ditto. Thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Sending love and prayers. Thank you. Love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day. Oh, Angie, welcome, sweetie. From whatever floats your boat. Have a good day, Vicky. She's probably lurking too. Okay, praying for strength. Thank you. Have the best day you can. I am.